Good morning, all. In the last class, chapter 4, transducers, we discussed about what are the classification of transducers. Now we go for inductive transducers, that is LVDT, how it works, what are the parts of LVDT, what is the working principle. Now we go for linear variable differential transformer or transducer. It is linear variable differential transducer is a inductive type transducer. Resistive type transducers are strain gauge is the example for resistive transducer. Whereas inductive transducer is linear variable differential transformer. Simply we can call it as a LVDT. It is a differential displacement transducer. It is we are using most of the industries we are using LVDT. Small variations in the movement of linear motion can be converted into electrical signal by the use of LVDT. A very basic transducer it is. It is always useful in the field of instrumentation. If you go for any small industries also, LVDTs are we are using. Where small motion can be easily controlled by the use of LVDT. If you go for industries, LVDTs we are using very very thin very thin length measurement, very linear motion can be converted into electrical signal. The LVDT is also called as linear variable differential transducer, and LVDT may be also called as linear variable differential transducer or displacement transducer. Linear displacement can be converted into electrical signal. That's why it is called linear variable displacement transducer, or we can say that it is a linear variable differential transformer also. You can see linear variable differential transformer also. It is differential transformer. It is also known as difference in the voltages. Differential transformer, it is also difference in voltages will be produced because of linear motion. Whatever be the motion, if any small motion happen, that will be converted into electrical signal. That is, the voltage will be induced in the secondary winding. It consists of what are the various parts of transducers: transduction element and sensing element and output. These are the main key points. At the starting of transducers, I told you what is the transducer, what are the various parts of a transducer. LVDT is the acronym for linear variable differential transformer, or we can say that linear variable displacement transducer also. It is the electromechanical transducer that convert the linear motion of object. Linear motion, you can see linear motion of the object can be converted into corresponding electrical signal. That's why it is called linear variable displacement transducer. Linear displacement can be converted into electrical signal. That's why it is called linear variable differential transformer, or differential transformer also correct word, displacement transducer also one of the correct word. It is a acronym. LVDTs are the linear position sensors. These are also called as linear position sensors. Linear position sensors which can measure the movements of very small millimeters to several inches. Very small millimeters. If any object very small millimeters it moved, it can be converted into electrical signal. That's why it is plays important role in case of industries or instrumentation. Very small millimeters also we can convert into electrical signal. If there is any displacement in the mission, that can be converted into electrical signal. For example, let us see for example 1. For example, in case of some industries, assume the textile industry. This is the quality of cloth is manufacturing. Quality of cloth, quality of yarn is manufacturing in industry. Assume that is textile industry. Yarn will be manufactured. That yarn will be used to make combing machines. That is cloth can be prepared by the use of yarn. How yarn will be prepared? From the cotton. The yarn will be comes from cotton. the cotton or manufactured cotton or natural cotton. Manufactured cotton also we are using to prepare the yarn. After that cloth, the cloth will be prepared from the cotton నుంచి cloth direct గా రాదు. There is some textile industries and combing industries, dyeing industries, so many industries are there. For example, the cotton, first cotton will be different form. The cotton will be converted into one long thread by the use of machineries, by the use of long thread. The cotton size will be like this. After that it will become into very thin. It is yarn. It is yarn. It is very thick yarn. It is not a yarn. It is a one silver. Assume that slaver. It is yarn is very thin. How to convert this into this? By the use of very small. It is around 2 mm or 3 mm. It is around 10 mm, 1 centimeter. If any difference occur in this, this also will differ. You can see. Now we are placing light sensors or LVDTs here. LVDTs here before between the two parts, two metallic parts, we are sending the yarn. Okay. If there is a small difference occur in this yarn, that will be converted into electrical signal. Suppose that, assume that this yarn size will be about 10 mm. Suppose if any fault occur, if any unwanted material enters into the yarn, if any unwanted material entered to the yarn, then it may be increased to 10.1 mm. That 1 mm is the error, is the unwanted material inside of the yarn. The LVDT displays the signal 10.1 mm. If any linear displacement is there, it will produce an electrical signal. It will produce an electrical signal, and automatically this will be cut. This part will be by the use of automatic machineries in industries. Like that, LVDT plays key role in combing missions, and wherever small linear motion is there, that will be converted into electrical signal. That electrical signal we are using to cut or rectify the problem, rectify the error, rectify the solution. To find the solution, we are using LVDTs. If the yarn size is small, if there is no yarn size, if there is no difference in the yarn size, the 10.10 mm only, then there is a signal will be, some voltage will be generated. That voltage may be 10 volts, assume that. Whenever difference occur, this voltage will be rises. The rise in voltage is the fault. Okay, like that it will detect the unknown or linear displacement converted into electrical signal. The LVDT is a inductive transducer. The LVDT is inductive transducer. LVDT, linear variable differential. LVDT is a linear variable differential transducer or linear variable differential transducer or linear variable displacement transducer or differential transformer. It is linear variable differential transformer. LVDT is a inductive transducer. It is a inductive type transducer. Inductive type. Based on the principle of transformer, it will work. Hence, it is known as inductive transducer. It will convert linear motion into electrical signal. Linear motion into electrical signal it will convert. Now we go for principle and construction of LVDT. Okay, the basic construction and principle of LVDT here we are discussing. The construction and principle. The construction, if you know, after that we go for principle. The construction is very important. The construction of LVDT, the transformer, it is a consist of transformer. One transformer, a single primary winding and two secondary windings. A transformer normally we have primary winding and secondary winding. Okay, it is a transformer. But here LVDT consists of single primary winding and two secondary winding. It is secondary winding, it is primary winding. two secondary windings will be considered. It is the secondary winding split into two secondary windings. Two secondary windings, it will be splitted on cylindrical former. The two secondary windings S1 and S2, it will be divided. S1 and S2, it is a P primary winding. The two secondary windings have equal number of turns and identically placed on either side of winding. On either side of winding. Okay, this is the construction based on transformer principle. It will work. The LVDT, the two secondary windings of equal number of turns, or equal number of turns. Single primary winding is have only single winding, that is primary winding as single winding and secondary winding as two windings. It will be splitted into two windings. It will be splitted into two windings. Okay. How the LVDT we can see here. What is the construction? It consists of single primary winding and two secondary windings. The primary winding will be inside or surrounded by two secondary windings. You can see the diagram of LVDT. Assume that it is a aluminum former. It is aluminum former. On that we are placing first primary winding. Here we are placing primary winding. Okay, this is the primary winding. In cylindrical structure, it is primary winding will be, and it is there is a space to move iron core. There is a space to move iron core. There is a space between primary winding. It is a primary winding P, or we can say that it is primary winding P. There is a space between primary winding. It is a cylindrical structure and a soft iron core we are using, because transformer using cores, but a core is moving here. Core, it is connected to displacement. Wherever we want to measure the displacement, here object will be moving. The cotton yarn will be moving. Assume that if any displacement is happen, linear motion, then it will move. Core will be move in this direction or in this direction. If the thickness of the cotton decreases, it will move like this, E direction, left hand side direction. If the thickness of the cotton increases, it will move in this direction, because it is a soft iron core. It is a soft iron core. Soft iron core. Okay. Now the secondary windings are surrounded by the primary winding. The secondary windings are, these are the secondary windings. Assume that two secondary windings, either side, two sides have equal number of turns. These are the secondary windings. These are the secondary windings are indicated by like this direction. Assume that these are the secondary windings, opposite cross mark. Okay. This is a former. This is a former, aluminum former, and soft iron core. It is a core, moving core. It is a arm. This arm is connected to object displacement. Wherever we want to measure the displacement, any small displacement we can measure easily. Okay, these are the two secondary windings. This is also known as secondary windings. These are the secondary windings. These are the secondary windings that are surrounded by primary winding. It is a primary winding. It is a secondary winding and soft iron core. These are the main parts only. Okay. Now go for principle. Okay. The basic construction of LVDT will be like this. The two secondary windings have equal number of turns and are identically placed. Identically placed means it is these are the two secondary windings are placed identically, similar to that. Either side of primary winding. Between two secondary windings, there is a primary winding. The primary winding is connected to alternating current source. That primary winding is connected to AC. The primary winding will be connected to alternating current source. The two secondary windings are connected to series. The two secondary windings are connected series but in opposition. The two EMFs, assume that EMF induced in secondary winding ES1 is assume that EMF induced in secondary winding is ES1. Because of principle of mutual induction, the transformer induces voltage on secondary. Because of it is a core, according to the core movement. If the core movement, we can see different positions. The two secondary windings are, it is ES2. EMF induced in secondary winding is ES2 and primary winding is ES1. Primary winding induced EMF is EP. Secondary winding 1, secondary winding 2. ES1 is the secondary winding 1, EMF induced ES2. But these are connected in opposition, hence the difference in voltage ES1 minus ES2 will be considered. The output will be connected to any alarm or an alarming device or like that. Next, a soft iron core. A movable soft iron core is placed inside of the former. It is the former. This is the former. It is the former. A soft iron core is placed inside of the former. The displacement to be measured is applied to the arm attached. It is the arm. This is the arm attached to. This is the arm attached to soft iron core. The displacement to be measured is applied to the arm attached to the soft iron core. The core is made of high permeability nickel iron, which is annealing former. Annealed core it is. High permeability nickel iron core it is. Okay. This is the construction. Soft iron core is made with nickel iron, which is annealed former. Annealing is done. Nickel iron is coated on the metal former, that is nickel iron former it is. The core is made of. This is the construction regarding LVDT. What is the construction? You can see. This is the primary winding and two secondary windings. These are the two secondary windings. This is secondary winding induced EMF ES2 and ES1. It is ES1, it is ES2. Now these are connected in opposition. Because the inductance, two inductance are connected in opposition, then it is the opposition. Okay. Similarly, the output will be connected. The output will be get. Now we can see the diagram, technical diagram of LVDT. That is primary is, this is the primary winding. Primary winding is connected to single phase AC source. It is AC source, single phase. And the secondary windings are connected. Two secondary windings are connected. These are the two secondary windings. But they are connected in opposition. They are connected in opposition. The two secondary windings are connected opposition. This is the EMF induced. This is also induced. Now it is the output. Output voltage is, it is ES1. It is ES1 and this is ES2. The output voltage E0 is given by ES2 minus ES1 or ES1 minus ES2. Based on that, based on the core movement, the core aluminum core, nickel coated annealed aluminum core is moving by through the arm. Okay. When the core is moving, based on movement of aluminum core, the inductance or mutual induction, due to the mutual induction, the voltage will be generated in the secondary windings of the two. The two secondary windings ES1 and ES2 difference will be considered. Okay, let us go for theory about linear variable displacement transducer. It works on the principle of mutual induction. Because transformer works on the principle of mutual inductance, LVDT also works on the principle of mutual induction. There is another device is there. What is that? RVDT. RVDT. It is not linear, it is rotary. R for rotary. RVDT stands for rotary. Rotary variable differential transducer or differential transformer. Okay, you can see what is the principle of LVDT. LVDT works on the principle of mutual induction, which is the principle of transformer. The transformer principle is the same. LVDT works on the principle of transformer, mutual induction, and the displacement, which is a non-electrical energy, is converted into displacement is a mechanical motion. A mechanical motion is converted into electrical energy. That is, electrical transducer's function is non-electrical quantities is converted into electrical quantities. Non-electrical quantities are converted into electrical quantities. That is the transducer. Non-electrical or motion. Non-electrical means motion is a non-electrical. Non-electrical quantities will be converted into electrical. That is converted into electrical energy. It works on the principle of mutual induction, and the way how the energy is getting converted described in working of LVDT with the detailed manner. Already we described one diagram. Let us see that. Okay, the LVDT works on the principle of mutual induction, and the displacement will be converted into electrical signal, and the way how the energy is getting described in working of LVDT detailed manner already. Now the diagram will be like this. This is the coil 1 primary. This is the coil 1 primary coil, and secondary coil it is coil 1 and secondary coil 2. It is a round shape. That's why we drawn only one, and this side ఈ side also coil ఉంటుంది, వెనకాల కూడా coil ఉంటుంది. Okay, but cross sectional view we are showing. Okay, you can see this diagram. Coil 1 secondary, coil 2, two coils are there. That is, the secondary winding have two windings, and primary coil has only single winding. It is a motion. The motion is connected to by using arm. It is a soft iron core. Okay, LVDT already we saw the diagram. Two windings. AC voltage supply is given to primary winding. Primary winding only single phase AC supply will be given. You can see in this diagram. The primary winding is connected to single phase AC supply. You can connect. You can see here. The primary winding is connected to single phase AC supply. It is the AC voltage connected to primary winding. This is the AC voltage connected to primary winding. And the two secondary windings. These are the two secondary windings which are connected oppositely. Opposite. The output of differential voltage is E0. E0 is given by ES1 minus ES2. ES1 minus ES2. The output in voltage. That is, ES1 is the primary winding, secondary winding 1, coil 1, and ES2 is the this one. That is, E0 is the output voltage of transducer is ES1 minus difference in voltage of two coils. That is the output. Okay, now we can see how the diagram and all I already explained you. Okay, it consists of primary winding. It consists of primary coil that is connected to single phase AC source. It is a single phase AC source. Single phase. A single phase AC source will be connected. Two secondary windings are connected in opposite. Output voltage is ES1 minus ES2, and an arm is moving. Okay, based on, suppose the principle of transformer. What is the principle of transformer? But actually core is constant in transformer. We are connecting primary winding, and secondary winding is like this. Okay, the core is constant, but here core is moving. If the core is moving, the flux linkage will be connected to primary winding and secondary winding will be different manner. Suppose the total, the linear motion is happened. Suppose the core is moved to this, core is moved to, you can see this, the core is absent. You can see another diagram. If there is no core, core బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోయింది అనుకోండి. సపోజ్ ద కోర్ ఈజ్ మూవ్డ్. ఇక్కడ ఏదో లావు, చాలా లావుగా ఉండేది, అంటే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వెరీ బిగ్గర్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కేమ్, హెన్స్ లీనియర్ మోషన్ ఈజ్ మోర్. లీనియర్ మోషన్ ఎక్కువైనప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, కోర్ బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోయింది అనుకోండి. కోర్ బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోయినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ వోల్టేజ్ జనరేట్ అయిన వోల్టేజ్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకు చేంజ్ అవుతుంది? కోర్ ఉంటే మ్యూచువల్ ఇండక్షన్స్ ద్వారా వోల్టేజ్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. కోర్ లేకపోతే, ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఈజ్ నో కోర్, the core is moved outwards, then the voltage will be different, because of mutual induction will be more when there is a core. When there is no core, air core it is. When there is no core, it acts as air core. Air core ఉన్నప్పుడు దాని మ్యూచువల్ ఇండక్షన్స్ ద్వారా వచ్చే వోల్టేజ్ తక్కువ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఆఫ్ LVDT. actually it is works on the mutual induction. We are giving the primary supply, and we are not giving the any supply for secondary windings. We are getting the output voltage, and due to the core is linearly moving. It is okay. Are you understand the construction of LVDT? What is the construction? It is very important as topic. It is very important topic regarding exam point of view, it is very important topic regarding exam point of view. It is very important. Definitely this question, it is very important point of exam point of view, not only competitive exam point of view, also it is very important. The construction of LVDT, the number of turns on both secondary windings are equal. The number of turns on both secondary windings are equal, but they are connected opposite to each other. That is, if the shaft left the secondary winding in the clockwise direction, the right secondary winding will be in anti-clockwise direction. Hence the net output voltage will be the difference of voltage between two secondary windings. ES1 minus ES2 is the difference voltage. Difference voltage will be get. That's why it is known as a differential transducer or differential transformer. Linear variable transformer, it is linear variable differential transformer. Difference in the voltage we are getting, hence it is known as differential transformer. The two secondary coils are represented as S1 and S2. ES1, we induced voltage in S1 is ES1 and induced voltage in S2 is ES2. The iron core is placed in the center of the cylindrical former, which can move flow motion like this linear motion. AC voltage, excitation voltage is 5 to 12 volts only. The voltage given for LVDT is 12 volts only. The diagram, what is the, this is the principal diagram, but inside how the LVDT seems to be very small device. Already I made LVDT, what is the classification of transducers, I told you. What is the exact diagram? Exact diagram means physical diagram of LVDT. You can see this frequency range is 50 to 400 gigahertz, 400 hertz. It is 5 to 12 volts operating voltage, and operating frequency is 5 to 400 hertz. You can see the working of LVDT. Let us study the working of LVDT by splitting into three based iron core positions. Three positions lo core ఎలా మూవ్ అయినప్పుడు, కోర్ బయటకు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు, కోర్ ఆఫ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు, కోర్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా డిఫరెంట్ మూవ్. త్రీ పొజిషన్స్ వీఆర్ కన్సిడరింగ్ the core movement for three positions, three diagrams of LVDT. Okay, now case 1, let us assume that case 1, how on applying external force the core position is remains null condition. The core position is not changed, it is in null condition. Null condition, the core position is, assume that this is the position 1. You can see the diagram. Under normal conditions, the EMF induced in this core, there are three diagrams we have to draw. What is this diagram? You can see, if the core is in null condition, there is no movement, but the two voltages induced in two windings are opposite in nature. ఇక్కడ 5 volts will be generated. ఇక్కడ మనం వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ఫర్ 10 volts మనం ప్రైమరీకి ఇచ్చాం. 5 volts జనరేట్ అయింది అనుకోండి సెకండరీలో. కోర్ ఏం మూమెంట్ జరగలేదు. కోర్ ఏ మూమెంట్ లేనప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, వోల్టేజ్ విల్ బి 5 volts. బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెట్ అవుట్పుట్ వోల్టేజెస్? దీస్ ఆర్ కనెక్టెడ్ oppositely these are connected. Net output voltage will be ES1 minus ES2, that is 5 volts minus 5 volts, 0 volts will be there. That is ES1 minus ES2 equal to 0 if there is no extra motion, there is no linear motion. If there is no linear motion for the core, the voltages will be 0, ES1 minus ES2. The diagram will be like this. If there is a motion, if there is an external force applied to arm, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫోర్స్ ఏ విధంగా వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ పోయి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బట్టి వస్తుంది. ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కానీ ఫోర్స్ కానీ ఏదైనా కూడా ఆ ఫోర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ద కోర్ విల్ బి మూవ్డ్. అప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది చూద్దాం. ES1 మైనస్ ES2 విల్ బి చేంజెస్, నాట్ 0. ఇట్ విల్ బి 1 volt or 2 volts. ఇక్కడ 5 volts ఉంటే ఇక్కడ 3 volts ఉంటుంది. అంటే సెకండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ వి గో ఫర్. One, when the core is not, it is in normal position. When the core is in normal position, the equal voltages will be generated, and ES1 and ES2 are both are 5 volts or 5 volts. We are giving 10 volts for primary voltage, and 5 volts and 5 volts opposite కాబట్టి the difference in voltage is opposite. ES1 minus ES2 is 0 voltage. ES2 is 0 voltage, that is 5 volts minus 5 volts is 0, the differential output. When the core is in normal position, when the core is in center, assume that primary winding secondary windings ఇలా ఉంటే మనకు core is at center, the ES1 minus ES2 equal to 0. At normal position, output voltage is 0. E0 will be 0. At normal position output voltage will be 0 because the flux linking with the both the secondary windings is equal, hence equal EMFs are induced in two secondary windings. Okay, that is the key point. Under normal operating condition, the core is in center of primary winding and two secondary windings. There is as equal induced EMFs induced in two secondary windings, hence the output voltage becomes 0 because secondary windings have equal voltages. 5 volts will be induced, 5 volts will be induced in secondary. Like this diagram you can see already I explained one diagram. Now we go for another case when the core is moved not in normal position due to the core is connected to a motion, linear motion, arm, an arm is connected. This arm is connected to core because of external force is applied due to the movement of object, due to the movement of any object, due to the movement of any object like that is yarn or cloth or whatever be the object that moves the arm. If the thickness of rod, assume that that is a steel manufacturing industries, the thickness of steel rod increases, then there is a small motion in the core. That motion converted into electrical signal, not E not equal to 0. It will produce some voltage. Let us see that diagram also. Let us see that diagram also. We can erase now. We can go for another. Okay, this is the point 1, case 1. When the core is at normal position, the voltage will be 0. Case 2. What is case 2? When the core is moved to the left of null position. Assume that null position is, this is the null position when the core is here. Okay, but the core is moved left of null position. The second case is when the core is moved to the left of null position. If the core is moved to the left of the null position, the more flux links with the winding 1. Because the core is moved here, it is a secondary winding ES1. Secondary winding induced voltage, more induced EMF will be there in secondary winding because of the core. Because of the core, more magnetic flux links with the secondary winding. The magnitude of output voltage of secondary winding is then ES1 minus ES2 will be more. The ES1 will be more, ES2 will be less. Therefore, more voltage will be generated. Assume that secondary winding ES1 is 5 volts and ES2 is 2 volts. The induced voltage will be ES1 minus ES2. 2 volts will be generated. Okay, the magnitude of output voltage we can see here. The case 2 is when the core is moved to the left of null position. The null position is the null position previously case 1. When the core is moved to left of the null position. Now the core is moved like this because entire windings are represented one winding, but two windings are there. Primary winding here and secondary winding 1 and secondary winding 2. For understanding purpose, we consider a small diagram. Okay. For understanding purpose, we consider a small diagram. When the core is moved to left of null position, this is the null position, 0 position. Assume that at the center of primary winding. When the core is moved to the left of the null position, the two induced EMF voltage will be ES1 and ES2 will be changes because of the core. The core is moved left of the null position. Core is moved like this. Then secondary winding induced EMF will be more. Hence, ES1 minus ES2 will be changes. The magnitude of output voltage of the secondary winding is ES1 minus ES2 in phase with ES1. The output voltage secondary winding is S1. ES1 is the output of secondary winding. Now we go for case 3. What is the case 3 for LVDT? How it works? Now we go for case 3. Now case 3. When the core is moved to the right of null position. When the core is moved to right of null position. Already we assumed that the null position is center. Okay. Previously it is left of null position. It is right of null position. Now the core is moved to right of null position. If the core is moved to right of null position, secondary ES2 winding induced EMF induced ES2 is increased because of core is moved. Due to the core, more induced EMF. Without core, less induced EMF. That is the air core transformer. Here air is the core. Here core iron, soft iron core. that is coated with nickel annealed it is. Okay, due to the movement of soft iron core into different positions, the flux linking with the secondary winding es2 it is increased. The flux linking with the secondary winding will be es2 will be increases, that is secondary induced emf will be increases in second coil. The output voltage in this case is e naught is es2 minus es1, because es2 is more, es1 is less, hence in this case output voltage e naught is given by es2 minus es1. That is the case 3. When the core is moved to right of null position, es2 will be more, hence we have to consider es2 minus es1, and it is in phase with es2. The difference also in phase. For that also we have to consider a diagram. If the core is moved to right of the null position, then flux linking with the secondary coil, that is s2 becomes more. It is the s2 coil, it is s1 coil and primary coil. Primary is connected to single phase supply, secondary winding is s1 and s2. The core is moved to the right of the null position now. Now the difference will be considered. E naught is not es1 minus es2. es2 is more, hence we have to first es2 we consider, es1 will be less, hence we have to previous case 2 is es1 minus es2 we consider. Okay, based on which voltage is more, that will becomes first, after that second voltage, second induced emf, that is es2. Okay, the diagram will be like this. You can see the diagram, clearly observe the diagram, then you can understand what is LVDT, how it works. Okay, I think you understand the LVDT, how it works properly. You can understand simply 3 cases. When the core is moved null position, when the core is moved to left of the null position. Here you can see the application. The core, we connected the core to an arm. Here an object is moving. If the object thickness is more or external pressure applied to object is more, the core will be moved like this. es2 will be more. When thickness or pressure is less, the core will be moved to left of the null position. Okay, left of the null position it will be moved. At that position, es1 minus es2 is the applied voltages. Now what is the exact physical diagram? How this is the principle of LVDT inside of the LVDT. What is there? LVDT stands for, everybody should understand this, linear variable displacement transducer or linear variable differential transformer also. T for transducer, T for transformer, D for differential or displacement. 2 we have to assume. Okay, this is the case 3 when the core is moved to right of the null position. Okay, now we are ready, we go for another case. Are you understand this? I hope you understand entire the class. In 3 different positions how the core is moving. Core at position A, case 1, and case 0, case B. Assume that core in different cases. First case we assume that first case is, this is the first case, and second case is this one, this is the second case, and this is the third case when the core is moved to right of the null position. Okay, 3 cases. In 3 cases, if you draw the diagram, how the linear variable differential transformer diagram, LVDTs are as low as plus or minus 5%. Okay, at theta equal to 180 degrees, at phi equal to 0 degrees, the voltages, it is a linear curve you can get, hence it is known as linear variable differential transducer. Output voltage, in phase, out of phase components, the 2 voltages are plus and minus. If you consider in the 2 cases, the voltage will be linear curve will be obtained, hence it is known as linear variable differential transformers or linear variable differential transducers. This is the LVDT assembly, a simple, a very small, the LVDT assembly. It is a stainless steel housing, totally ferromagnetic core, and 2 secondary coils. This is the secondary coil 1 and this is the secondary coil 2, and it is the primary winding ferromagnetic core. LVDT assembly will be simply in a stainless steel housing and ferromagnetic core, it is connected to arm. It is connected to arm and it is moving inside of ferromagnetic material. Primary and secondary coils will be like this. Okay, this is the LVDT assembly actually. In our laboratory, how we have LVDT, one of the experiment in measurements lab, linear variable differential transducer. Theoretically, the three cases are case 1 and case 2 and case 3. When external force is applied and it is the steel iron core tends to move in the left hand side direction. Left hand side direction, if the core is moved, then what is the EMF induced? That is ES1 minus ES2. That is E secondary winding minus ES2. Similarly, when the force is applied and then steel iron core is moved in the right hand side of the direction, that is null direction, then EMF induced is ES2 minus ES2 will be more. Here ES1 will be more. Hence advantages of LVDTs are, now we go for advantages of LVDTs. These are the advantages of LVDT. The resolution is present in LVDT. Infinite resolution is present in LVDT. Infinite resolution. The resolution is very small also we can predict in LVDT. High output. It is a very small change in output also. That is nanometers changes. If there is a millimeters changes in the thickness or linear motion, it will produce voltage. That is high output. LVDT gives high sensitivity. Very small thickness also can be easily identified by the use of LVDT. Very good linearity also. This is the ruggedness of the instrument. It seems to be very small instrument it is. LVDT provides less friction. There is no friction to the equipment because it is linearly moving inside of the core. There is no rotating parts. Friction will be less. Low hysteresis. Hysteresis loss also will be less. LVDT gives low power consumption. It consumes only 10 volts we are applying. The power consumption also very less. That is the requirement is for any instrument. The power consumption should be low. Now what are the disadvantages of LVDT? What are the disadvantages of LVDT? You can see here. Very high displacement is required for generating high voltages. To produce more voltages, high displacement. High displacement is required. That is the one of the disadvantages. One of the disadvantages of LVDT. Shielding is required since it is sensitive to the magnetic field. Shielding. If the shielding damage, the LVDT is not works and we have to replace the shielding. Instead of replacing the shielding, we have to purchase a new one. It is better one. The performance of transducer gets affected by vibrations. No vibration should require. It should be free. There is no vibrations. Vibration free environment is required. It is greatly affected by temperature changes also. Okay, these are some disadvantages of LVDT. Next, what are the applications of LVDT? I told you what are the applications. Linear motion can be converted. LVDT is used to measure linear displacement ranging from millimeter to centimeter also. If any linear motion happen, that will be converted. Acting as secondary transducer, it is a secondary transducer means passive transducer. It is a passive transducer. We have to give supply for secondary transducer. It is LVDT can be used as a device to measure the force also measured. If you can apply the external force, what is the force? Newton can be calibrated by the use of LVDT. Weight, pressure also. Pressure cells or load cells are there. If you go for weighing bridges, you can see weighing bridges, load cells are provided and four corners of LVDT's four cells are provided. LVDT. The applications of LVDT, what are the applications of LVDT? LVDTs are used to measure the fraction millimeters also, linear displacement. Acting as a secondary transducer, it is a passive transducer and acts as secondary transducer. LVDT can be used to device to measure the force, weight also. How load cells, in load cells also we are using LVDT. If you go for any what is that, load weighing balances, weigh bridges, we are providing load cells, that is LVDTs here. If the object, if any lorry or any truck move to weighing bridges, the voltages will be generated in load cells. Those are LVDTs. load cells, it is nothing but 4 load cells or 5 load cells. You can place number of load cells. If you increase, the increases the sensitivity. This load cells also acts as LVDTs. This will produces the voltages. Then the object weight can be measured by using load cells or LVDT. Weight also can be measured, and pressure also can be measured. If you go for weighing balances, weigh bridges will be, you can observe in the sound sensitivities, the weight of the lorry you can measure empty lorry weight, and previously when first the empty the transport truck will comes with what is the commodities or luggage, the total weight of the lorry will be measured first time. After that, removing the total weight, what is the weight again we are measuring. The comparison gives what is the commodity weights or what are the products weight we can observe. That is, weighing bridge also uses load cells. Load cells, very small linear motion. Not only this, if you go for industries, we are using LVDTs to measure the force, to measure the weight, to measure the pressure, etc. This is about LVDT, how it works.